Hi guys. Well, I got done grading your quizzes and the most missed questions, there were two of them actually, and they kind of deal with the same topic, which is either condensing a logarithm together or taking a logarithm that was already condensed and expanding it. So I'm going to start with condensing a log together. Okay, so I've got a similar example to the one that you saw on the quiz. So let's do 3 minus 1/4 log base 6 of A minus 1/4 log base 6 of B. Okay. So the first thing I want you to recognize is it's best to condense logs together when you only have two terms. And I know we have three here. So what we could do first is recognize that both of these logs here are negative, and they also have a common factor of 1/4. So what we could do is we could factor out that 1/4, and then it would just be log base 6 of A. And now it would be addition because you factored out the negative, log base 6 of B. Okay, so continuing to work with these two logarithms right here, it's now an addition of logarithms, which gets condensed using multiplication. Right, so this would now be log base 6 of A times B. Okay, now what to do with that 3? The hint said turn that 3 into a logarithm with the same base so that you can combine it together with this other log. Well, there is a property, right, that says if you have a log with identical bases as you do to the value inside, it's the same as the number 1, right? So that's like saying 3 times 1. So if you rewrite the number 3 as a log with a base of 6, and then of course a 6 inside, that still is equivalent to the value of 3. But now that you have logarithms both base 6, we can use the condensing rule and bring those two logs together. But before we do that, we've got to take care of this number in the front of both logarithms. Those become exponents, right? So this would be 6 to the third power. And the other one would be to the 1/4 power. Okay. Now, a 1/4 power, any fraction as a power is a radical. So that 1/4 power actually means that you have the fourth root of AB. Okay. And the last and final step is to see that the subtraction of two logarithms. We can now bring those two logarithms together using the division property. So 6 cubed would be in the numerator, and then that radical would be in the denominator. Now you can finish it off by letting your calculator do 6 to the third power, which off the top of my head, I want to say it's like 216. But that would be it. That would be how you would condense this three-term logarithm into one log. So hopefully you found that helpful. As for the other question that was most missed, it had to do with expanding a log, right? So if I give you a log and I give you, let's say, a over x to the fourth, I can expand that by doing log of a minus, right? Because the division is subtraction, log of x to the fourth. And then I can use that fourth power and I can bring it in front. So it's kind of the reverse of what we just did. So make sure you know how to not only expand a logarithm, but when given a logarithm, make sure you can bring it back together. Even when you have a number doesn't have a log attached to it, you can make a logarithm out of it. Hopefully this was helpful. And then go ahead and look at the topics that I outlined for your Unit 3 exam, as well as the message below. And as always, if you have questions, please reach out to me. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.